Hey everybody, how's it going? Yogurt here. Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody's week's off to a good start. I hope you had a good rest of your weekend. Yeah, we're past Monday, so it's Tuesday. That's a good thing at least. So get ready to get started with some more Witcher. Been looking forward to this the last couple of days. Almost wanted to do a impromptu live stream so I could play it, but didn't want to do that. So I did, and I didn't. So I'm ready to get started with it. Hey Buffy, glad to see you again. Looks like we might have one other person here in chat. I'm not sure. Or not necessarily in chat, but watching at least. Got a boom arm for my webcam, so it's a little bit more on me now, so hopefully that's not too much of me for everybody, but you can see me a little bit better, and you can see, move my head the right way here, on my closet door back there, you can see my Witcher poster came in that my awesome wife ordered for me a couple weeks or so ago, actually. Partially because I'm playing this on stream, partially just because I loved the game, and I think she would have gotten it for me if I were streaming something else and not talking about The Witcher. But yeah, you can kind of see it's the reflection, White Wolf head, and Geralt's there fighting a griffin. So, super cool, glad to have that, and my noggin takes up, actually not too much of it, depending on how I'm sitting, so you can actually see most of it. So fitting for what I'm streaming now, for sure. But anyway, hopefully the view's better for everybody. Hopefully the audio's fine. I didn't change anything from last time. So as always, if there's any issues, you can't see my hands. If there are any issues with the audio, just let me know and I will tweak them and get them right. But otherwise, let's get going.
Searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. Sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt it always lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Game's quiet again, Buffy. Let me see. Wait till it gets out of that intro, because that intro, at least in my headphones, is quieter. Alright, I think now you're seeing the game live. Is it still quiet now that it's in game? I can adjust it, I just wanted to make sure. See if I can get somebody talking here. Yeah, he's always a bit quieter for some reason during that intro part. Let me know if the game's too quiet or not. To me it sounds significantly louder than he was, but that doesn't mean that transfers to you guys. And since Dandelion was quiet, I will kind of do his recap. We're about to go in search, or kind of have been on our way, by way of side quests anyway, searching for the Crones of Crookback Bog, because Kira let us know that it seems like Ciri had a run-in with them. We originally thought Kira was the witch that Ciri had the run-in with whom Ciri had the run-in, I guess would be proper English there, but anyway, but Kira, we later found out from Kira that it was the Crones, so now we have to go find them, and maybe pick up a few mystery spots along the way. Let's make sure we got the right quest going on. We don't. Background music's hard to hear, but not sure about the rest. Alright, there we go. So we're going to be doing that. Don't need that anymore. Alright, so starting around here, we have to start looking for the Crones, or the signs, the Trail of Treats, so but probably candy on the ground, I don't know. I'm guessing here is probably where they are, just, you know, based on there's buildings here, and there's a road, but you never know. We'll find out here shortly. And on our way there, since I know we're still kind of in need of some levels, we'll hit this and see what it is. And before I do that, let me check some settings here. Audio. Have the music down ever so slightly just because I used to get drowned out, but try that. Alright, Buffy, I bumped the music up just a touch, so let me know if that sounds any better. Come on, Roach. Where be you, Roach? There we go.
Let's go.
Dum da dum da dum. People get mad at you when you gallop through town. Can't imagine why. Or maybe it's the fact that I accidentally run over them that they get mad at.
Come on.
It's hard to say, really. Can I not? There's an enemy of some sort I see on my menu. No, ah! Okay. That was okay. I did not die. No. Hi, bear. That whole sneak attack was, you know, less successful than I had hoped. It's like I kind of jumped on him instead of hit him in the sneaky nature. Some goodies and some not so goodies. Jump and grab, Geralt. Come on. Come on, you're a Witcher. If your head can get there... Seriously, come on. Die when you fall from 10 feet or more. You can't jump worth a crap. Your climbing skills are shit. It's alright, we still love you, Geralt. About to nod if I can't get up here, though. Huh. Cave. Don't think that's where I wanted to be going. But it might be. This is just annoying. There we go. Now see, that was much higher than the bridge you wouldn't jump and grab onto, Geralt. I don't get it. Should probably mark that cave to come back to, though. You know. It's more or less right in front of me there. Alright. Come on, Roach. Find your way over the river, through the bridge. Yeah, over the bridge. Whatever. Screwed up my own pun. What up, Gray? Music's better. The action isn't too loud, just wondering about conversations. It's amazing what happens when Gray shows up. Oh, and Marcia. Hey, guys. Thank you both for showing up. Glad to see you all here. Alright, so music's fixed. Actions...
Hey there.
fine. Ah! Minus the fact that someone's shooting me. So yeah, just let me know once we get to some dialogue how that is, and hopefully we're all set.
Not good.
Oh. Apparently he went down in one hit. Damn it. I hate it when I have the wrong sign equipped. He got shot in the back by his own dude and died. Oh, he should be on fire. I clearly blasted him when he opened his guard from his shield. Whatever. Alright, dude. I'm really getting tired of your arrows here. Oh, there's two of you. I'm getting tired of both your arrows. There. Alright, all the shooting is done. I think. Where's his loot bag? There we go. Actually kinda happy to get those crossbow bolts. Not for right now, but later I'll appreciate better ones. How's everybody's day going, Ben? Gray, I know you're still at work, sadly. No. Sort of not sadly from a selfish perspective, because, you know, you're at work, so you're watching. Did I miss anything? No. Other than a little tumble down the hill there. No, there's a body I missed. Where? Ah. Game's hiding loot from me. I won't have it. Although, as it turned out, it was crap, so... It's a pretty good way of putting it. It's actually almost always the case. What's good for the wallet is rough on the soul and vice versa. Kind of like food. By and large, what's good for you doesn't taste nearly as good as what's terrible for you and will kill you quickly. But that stuff's delicious. Alright. Now I want to go back to the cave.
Run, Roach.
Believe this is it. I think I wanted to go down on that side, but I need to find the right place to drop down so I don't die. There we go. Because Geralt is a delicate flower when it comes to heights. Ironic, given he's like 7 feet tall. Been saying that for years. You can tell how healthy a food is for you by how... I mean, there are exceptions. Like, most fruit is good, and it's relatively healthy for you, unless you eat it. I mean, excess, it can give you, you know, GI upset, or, I mean, it does still have sugar, so... I'm not sure if I want to be in this cave right now, but I am. Yes, I say that after very deliberately jumping, or coming into the cave and jumping down into the pit, or whatever. I have a torch, why am I not using it? that is, I believe, where I came in and jumped down, yeah. That leads nowhere. Or is this where I came in? That's where I came in. Is that really it? No. Then on the other hand, Spectrum you have carne asada fries, which taste amazing, so, you know. Yeah, and definitely a ticket to an early death when eaten too often, so... Yeah, it pretty much always holds true. Well, I've now come out the other side, and nothing to show for it. Well, sorry, it really was a waste of time. Southward we go. Past Dragon Slayer's Grotto. Down there. Don't need you, don't need you. There we go. Don't really need to go to Dragon Slayer's Grotto either. I can just ride directly where I'm going.
Hey, ya!
Or not. Perhaps I will ride somewhat indirectly where I'm going. Or I'll just get off Roach and cross on foot. Because that's easier and faster. Potentially. Alright, Geralt, I fully expect you to be able to... Actually, I don't. I expect you to not. But you should be able to. You are up there! Come on, come on. Jump. Jump and grab. There we go, buddy. Alright. Baby steps.
Come on, Roach. Come on now.
Did I ever get a chance to experience Heart Attack Grill before they closed? Sounds really familiar. Where were they located?
That's it, Roach.
Oh, Marcia, you know people that used to go there? Maybe that's... like I said, it sounds familiar, I'm just not sure I've been there. Ah, good. Dried fish. It's actually not a bad thing to pick up, because it's one of the more useful health items. I think it gives me 80 instant and 80 per second over, well, 20 minutes, because I have the gourmet perk on, but... What's this? Guess I can't interact with it. It's mildly disappointing. It's in Phoenix.
Run, Roach.
How long ago they close? Because, I mean, I lived in the Phoenix Metro from end of 10 to January of 17.
Let's go.
I think that's right.
Hey-ya.
Alright, what have we here? Creepy. Semi-creepy. Yeah, no, it's creepy. Huh. Maggots inside the treat. Follow the trail of treats using my Witcher
On the right path.
Witcher senses. Well, they have it clearly marked, but then again, kids are supposed to follow it, so it doesn't really need to be that difficult. Not to mention, it's literally like a trail on the ground. Guess I could have ridden Roach here, since I don't really need to be examining much along the way, just toddling about.
Doug went in the kitchen, stole a hunk of meat. Cook gave him a licking.
Like 10 years.
Strung him by his feet.
Cooked and bled him empty, stripped his skin off clean.
Laughed and said, "How tasty, best sausage I have seen."
Cook's a stupid killer. Shouldn't have ate the pup. Now we'll light a fire. Gonna roast him up. 1, 2,
Interesting
3. The one
nursery
that hurts the
rhymes.
kitten.
A little twisted
Interesting
for
rhyme.
and with Geralt to say the same
Go
thing.
away.
There is one in Vegas, but that's the only one. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been there. Yeah, if it's been 10 years, I probably haven't been to it. But yeah, I might have to add it to places to go in Vegas. I go there often. Well, often enough. I haven't been anywhere in over a year, but... Well, so last time it was more cooking with Matt. Right now, thus far, it's more restaurants with Matt and friends, and recommendations from my culinary panel of experts in my chat. Actually, no, it would be restaurateurs in my chat for this one. It would be the culinary experts from Saturday when it was cooking with Matt. With a sidebar of Geralt killing things and trying to hang himself on horse stirrups and such. I am indeed looking for a witch.
Witches of Crookback Bog.
You looks like a witch yourself. The witches of the bog. We can't go in the bog. Gran don't let us. When my brother Zamek went missing, Gran said it was 'cause he went in the woods and got lost. Gran cried an awful lot after that. You could still come back.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's unlikely, little one, but, you're young, naive. Based on the suggestions so far, we could call the segment Get Fat with Matt because I'm only dropping the unhealthy options. Well, that's because it's a gaming chat. I mean, how many of us... I shouldn't make that generalization because not all gamers are unhealthy, and to be fair, I actually eat pretty healthy because I've been... making it a point to do so the last 8-9 months, however long it's been now. Because I hadn't been, but it's not fun to talk and swap healthy recipes into game chat. It's more fun to talk about, heart attack grills and Why can I not think of any of the iconic, you know, like the Elvis sandwich, which actually sounds good. I think that's a heart attack sandwich, actually. Heart attack in the Heartland. No, Graceland. Yeah, ruining my own jokes consistently tonight, that's bad. Quadruple bypass, which is 4 burgers all stacked. It was held together with a full-size knife. Was this place on Man vs. Food? It sounds like a... Of course, I mean, that sounds like many things that were on that show, because... Yeah, but...
What are you doing out here alone?
We's not alone. We's with Gran.
But where did you all come from?
We's orphans.
All of you?
There's a war, so there's orphans. Didn't know that.
On the other hand, that's a surprisingly jaded and not seemingly naive child.
A young woman got lost in the swamp. She has ashen hair and a scar on her face. You kids see anyone like that?
Ain't no lassies here. What am I? You're no lassie. Lassie's got tits.
They do. I heard an old man say once, when the army was here, he says, hide them lasses in the woods. They's dazzling the soldiers with their tits. And it's torturing the poor lads. That's what he said.
Kids do repeat things. Typically the things you don't want them to. Yeah, I couldn't eat that quadruple bypass. I don't even know if I could eat the double bypass, because I'm imagining it's not like, you know, your average sized hamburger. I'm imagining it's, you know, one of those gigantic ones, and then, you know, 2 or 4 of them for the quadruple. Definitely a knife and fork type of burger, because, yeah. If I can't get my mouth around the whole thing to take an actual, you know, vertical bite, or horizontal if we're talking about a taco, I'm just gonna knife and fork it and get made fun of consistently, because I do. But I'm not ashamed.
Anyone else here besides you?
Meaning who?
Someone who might have seen the woman?
Like the 6-eyed tree?
Tree slapped all year. But
My
there
wife
is
would laugh
Johnny.
about that.
What's this
First
talk?
date story.
What kind of jabbering is this, eh? No one allowed here. Just kids. My kids. They're allowed. But who are you, wearing swords like a bandit?
I kill bandits, thank you very much, and pirates, which we've established last time, are aquatic bandits. Cooking the burger in lard, by the way, I meant to comment on that, but that's very excessive. Like, okay, I get the fries, but... I mean, I assume they're using good fatty meat anyway. I mean, if it were daily dining, it wouldn't be for many days, because you'd die really fast. Unless you're one of those weird freaks of nature that, you know, dies at 110 drinking 2-pack, you know, drinking every day since they were 10 and smoking 2 packs of cigarettes and eating nothing but lard. But those are rarities. Who is Johnny?
Who's Johnny?
Johnny ate a cat. Come the more in some furry shat.
What's your language? They tells tales and tales, naught but tales.
I'm
You one of
guessing
the
they're
witches
not all
of the
tales.
swamp? I hear Crookback Bog.
Which? Me? Nay, I've no broom nor owl and not one wart on me nose. Got a pretty nose, see?
Gran's got a lovely
Let me
big...
see. Is it pretty? I don't know.
Darling girl. Oh, kids are so sweet.
So, burgers are like haikus. It's a very profound statement, Gray. But see, the limits are different for different people, because different people can, you know, different amounts. As, you know, I often have been made fun of, you know, I have a small mouth. Although growing up, I talked excessively, from what I'm told, and, you know, was accused of having a big mouth. But in reality, I physically have a rather small one. it's dainty, if you will. No, but yeah. So whereas Steven Tyler, on the other hand, could probably take a massive bite out of the quadruple bypass and have some room to spare.
You look after these kids?
They're my grandchildren.
Gran's good to us. Gonna be soup with scratchings for supper.
Kids get lost in the woods. I miss them. Seen them in the woods. No one has.
I do like the almost poetic way in which you explained that, though, and it was a really good explanation. I liked it.
Just talking to the kids. Asked them if they'd seen a young woman.
I was a lovely young woman. Wore a long, beautiful braid my mummy did up for me. Had dresses with flowers on 'em.
Maybe you've seen her. Young, ashen hair.
You're betrothed?
Daughter, actually.
Daughter? My dear, sweet little daughter. And her sister. Where are they now? Maybe they've come to some harm?
Wait, your daughter and her sister, who are you talking about? Yeah, I think we all can agree that if it's a full-size knife to hold it, we're outside of the limits. Again, unless we're talking about the superhuman mouths of Steven Tyler, which, are not in great abundance as far as I've known.
A bit of help, please? A young, ashen-haired woman. Just need to know if you've seen her.
What are you looking at, children? Wash your hands, we'll go catch crickets.
Won't learn anything from you.
Aye, 'cause I don't know nothing.
That Johnny knows. He knows a lot. When I ask him something, he says, "Wait, I'll scratch my arse and tell you."
Ugly word. What you saying? To the hut. You'll stand in the corner. I'll make sure you do. You, be gone.
Oh, see, I'm not the only one
gone.
that gets put in the corner for things. Oh, for me, it's tardiness. He does have a superhuman mouth. Fit a whole human head in that thing. Oh, Buffy, by the way, is the dialogue audio okay? That was the one thing we weren't sure on yet, since we just had a fair bit of it. Maybe I'll keep that name in my back pocket if I ever have an alt channel of some sort. Though I'm not sure. Now I'm struggling to decide what kind of content would be on the channel called The Superhuman Mouth of Steven Tyler. I mean, it's an intriguing name, but it seems like it should lend itself to some sort of content, and I'm not sure what. And it can't be anything music related, because that's just entirely too on the nose and would take it from being funny and kind of a good idea to disclaim. I used to. My body took a crap on me a few years ago in the alcohol department, and yeah, like if I have a drink, I basically have a terrible hangover the next day. I mean, don't even have to be buzzed for it to happen. So, but I was definitely a whiskey man. It was my drink of choice if I was drinking anything straight. Or if I was in the mood, I would like typically a dirty martini vodka. Hate gin. Hate gin. Alright, where am I going here? Yeah, I effectively just can't really drink anymore because my body doesn't tolerate it. Oh, we need to talk to Gran.
Can't come in here. Not allowed in here.
I just want to talk to the boy.
Not allowed. It's not allowed.
He won't talk to you anyway. Gran don't like you. And Johnny's made up. And strangers steal kids.
I don't think Johnny's really made up. No, Gran doesn't like me, but that curious as to why. Sometimes strangers steal kids. Depends on the stranger. Can't really say witchers don't, because in a fashion they kind of do. I mean, Geralt didn't, but more on that in a moment.
Just tell me where I can find Johnny.
Johnny's made up.
Be gone. Be gone.
I believe I've been there, because the whole stupid can't drink thing started maybe 5 years ago. So I believe I've been there with another one of my buddies who's a big whiskey drinker. So I want to say we went there. But yeah, as it stands, I could enjoy the steak part, but not the I could enjoy the bourbon part up until I regretted it the next day, but
Why don't you want to talk about Johnny? One of you knows about him. The others must too.
It's just him who's pals with Johnny. They pick mushrooms and hunt snails. But Gran says Johnny's made up.
oh wait, I don't need to come approve that. I have a mod for that now. Why did it hold that? I think I have a mod to approve that.
Have any of you ever seen Johnny?
Of course. Looks just like him.
Then why do you say he's made up?
Gran says so. And Gran knows lots.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, gin is... There are two things that I've had with gin in it. Yeah, but it doesn't usually hold ass. I don't think. I don't know. Anyway. I've had two drinks in which I liked gin. One is a Mountain Dew Teeny, which is literally Mountain Dew and gin, and the only reason I like it is because you cannot taste the gin, because all you taste is the Mountain Dew, and well, Mountain Dew's tasty. So, tolerable in that, and the Vespa Martini, which... I can't remember what all's in it now. It's got whiskey, gin, and something else now. I can't remember what it is. Might be a fourth thing. If you've ever seen the movie Casino Royale, it's what he orders in there, and I had to order it one time, and it was actually quite tasty, despite it having gin in it. So those are the only two things I can ever think of having with gin in it that I enjoyed.
Does your Gran treat you right? She ever hurt you?
Never.
When we're bad, she cries.
She's scared. Says strangers might take us. And we'll disappear.
Gran's awfully worried about these strangers taking people for some reason. Why?
The boy who plays with Johnny. He must be brave.
Not brave, just stupid.
Sat his bare bum on an anthill once. But yeah, he plays with Johnny. He don't listen to Gran and goes in the woods, and then he's got to have a time out.
And eats snails. Yuck.
To be fair, well, actually no, snails aren't gross, because cooked snails would be escargot, and escargot is absolutely delicious.
The girl I mentioned is in danger.
Also bad for you.
Gotta help me get your Gran away from the hut so I can talk to Johnny's friend.
All right, but you've got to do something for us too. Play hide and seek. Gran never does. Says her feet hurt.
Yeah, really, isn't there something else you want?
Something else
Like
you
money?
need or want?
I want something sweet.
Me too.
Oh, fruits.
Give us a treat and we'll help you.
Oh, I
Here's
think
some
I have
fruits.
fruit. Score, no hide and seek.
Never eaten nothing like this before in my life.
Because that just sounded time consuming and not fun.
Gran! Gran! Bumblebee bit Yagner in the arse. Gran! Come!
Get her out there to help the girl and to yell at you for saying arse. Brilliant child. Now, young man, tell me about Johnny.
Don't be afraid.
Don't know nothing.
I won't hurt you.
Lies.
Where's Gran?
She's busy. Why are you scared to talk?
I'm not scared of nothing.
You're all scared of something. Would have told me about Johnny otherwise.
I'm worried about Johnny. He don't come round no more. Once, when we was mushroom picking, I saw his burrow. But Gran yelled at me.
Burrow?
Said not to talk to strangers, 'cause then kids go missing. She worries about Johnny too, though she says he's made up.
What? This is confusing.
Where are you and your friend's parents?
Dad, some starved, others were killed, like mine. One day, I went out at dawn to look for berries in the woods. Still some around back then. When I was coming home, I heard the yells, then laughing. Went up and hid in the bushes near the woods. My mum yelled, and the soldiers laughed. Laid my pa down by the barn door. His head clean off. And then my mum.
It's all right. That's enough.
Well, that took a turn for the thoroughly sad and morbid.
I just want to talk to Johnny. He could know more than you.
Not gonna hurt him, right? 'Cause he's real. He's not made up.
I'm not gonna hurt him.
Johnny used to be boy, 'cause Gran liked listening to his songs. When we was picking mushrooms, Johnny said he saw a girl with ashen hair in the swamp.
Where can I find Johnny?
There's a little meadow on the edge of the swamp. This strange tree grows there. Look around. You'll see him.
Thank you.
I also avoid everything on that list. Fireball, and actually all cinnamon flavored things because I hate them. That also applies to all peppermint things because I hate them. Jaeger I avoid. I mean, it is kind of nasty, been good in its own way. I avoid it because I had, when I could drink anyway. Jaeger gave me a very unusual reaction. Like, it wasn't the mean drunk effect, it was the I don't know how strong I am effect, / I think I have infantile strength effect. So, like, I would go to, open a door and, like, throw it open and knock it off its hinges and, walk up to your friend in the bar, hey buddy, slap, pat him on the back, how you doing? Except, like, I knock him on the ground and, they're all mad and I'm like, would you trip? Because, I thought I'd pat them on the back. So, Jaeger and me, didn't mix well for that reason. And, well, I won't say I explicitly avoid tequila, because I always enjoyed a tasty margarita and probably some other things. But tequila by itself, pretty much despise.
Who said
Did also used to enjoy a good vodka tonic. Wild Irish Rose. Not familiar with that one, I don't think. Oh. Gray, do you like scotch? Are you a scotch drinker? Because if you are... Oh shit, I'm about to die. Quinn! There we go.
If Johnny's real, he must leave prints.
Because Because if you're a Scotch fan, I am going to potentially save you a lot of money while also making your taste buds happy, depending on your Scotch preferences.
Small footprint. Johnny's been through here.
I mean, really, I don't know that it wasn't any other kid, but we'll go with it being Johnny. You are not Johnny. Go away. You are clearly not children. You're adults. No. You, on the other hand, are half the man you used to be, but... Not what I meant to do, but... It's okay. You like most of the ones you've tried. Ardbeg was a bit harsh. That was basically liquid smoke. Oh, gross. Night, Marcia. Thank you for coming by. Yep, totally understand early mornings. Glad you could come in for a little while. Okay, I need to write this down for you, Gray. I will post on my Twitter tonight or tomorrow a picture, because I never say it right, and I don't remember how to spell it. I'm way too far in. Post Scotch pic to Twitter. Yeah. Okay. So it's at Total Wine and More, and it's really, really inexpensive unless that's changed. I want to say for the... It's not a fifth when it's Scotch. So I guess the half liter, maybe it's the whole liter, was under $30. And I found it because I found one of the random guys at Total Wine and More that was actually really into Scotch and was trying to find something because I really like Macallan. But was trying to find something that wasn't as expensive. He's like, this is cheap and the price is going to throw you off and probably turn you off, but try it.
Tracks lead to a burrow. Wonder what's inside.
And yeah, it became not my favorite Scotch. I mean, super good, but definitely my most commonly drank Scotch because, I mean, it was really inexpensive and, pretty tasty.
Johnny?
So I'll post a bottle of that, or a picture of that on my Twitter tomorrow.
Don't be afraid. You're a Bucka? A Luton? Ah, a Godling. Not many of you left. I'm looking for a woman with ashen hair. Seen her?
Does he not speak?
Tell me everything from the start. Where did you see her? What was she doing? It's important to me. Why not?
Guess not.
You know the kids from the clearing well? Don't be afraid. Not gonna hurt anyone. This where you live? Cozy burrow. Good location. Must know about everything that happens in the bog. Doesn't bother you having monsters for neighbors?
Yeah, technically you are a monster too.
What's wrong? Can't talk? Why? Lost your voice? Can I help you somehow? Want me to follow you? No choice, I guess.
He's like, no, you have no choice. I kind of have a choice. I could not follow him, but I'd be kind of, you know, up a creek, because this is kind of my last Siri lead that I can think of. Well, no, the Baron, but... Oh, there he is.
Stay close to me.
It would be good on his part, considering. Like Valentine's on the lower end, but it's blended and has an easy profile. Not sure if I've had that.
This the place? Let me look around. Something's on the ledge? Something that'll get you your voice back? Guess I gotta make this climb.
Indeed, I must make the climb. Yeah, I don't think I've had that one. Probably my favorite, if I'm really indulging myself, was Macallan 18. It's also super expensive, so I didn't have it very often. It was one of those, you know, work holiday party thing, you know, have a glass of it or something. Occasion. I need my crossbow, because it will take you guys out of the air. Haha, see? Don't think that'll hit it. Oh crap, it will hit it from there. Just, no! Don't, Geralt, don't fall off. That almost sucked. Oot. There we go. Cool. Feathers. Yay. Actually, I think they're a crafting component for one or multiple things. Disconnect between Johnny, how he looks and sounds, is huge. Yeah, that is very, very accurate. Obviously, I played the game and I remember Johnny, but, you know, for purposes of streaming, I kind of pretend like I don't... Well, sometimes I just don't remember. It's been a bit since I played it, but other times it's... You know... I don't want to explain everything before the audience truly finds out for those who haven't played it, but yeah, it's a very accurate explanation of Johnny.
Maybe he meant this bottle.
Really, really fun character, though. Is that all the harpies? Yeah. Thought I remembered it being more complicated than that.
Here.
And here we go.
Whiskey! Slither! Ringworm! Rubbish! Bumblebee! Flabbergasted! Ha! The sound of it! Peter Piper picked Prince Proximo a pack of pickled peppers by the puntar.
Done celebrating.
My favourite words! Life without savouring the sound of surreptitious shenanigans is like licking snails through a cloth. Thank you for this, noble whoever you are. Long be your life.
Hey, wait.
Hang on a minute. I helped you, now you help me.
We Would you turn this beautiful act of altruism into a banal bartering of favors?
Yes.
How'd you lose your voice?
One morning I awoke and opened my mouth for my usual bout of singing with the thrushes. Lo and behold, no sound escaped. I tried and tried, almost burst a blood vessel. Then I went to the village, as word has it the new cunning woman works miracles. But people began crying out, "A smudger! A smudger!" and sick their dogs on me. Do I look like a smudger to you?
Not a bit.
Well, I thought not.
What's
So
a
it must be
smudger?
the Crones doing. Who else would curse me? Blackbird friend of mine located my voice, but I was helpless to retrieve it.
Couldn't ask a raven friend to just give you the bottle?
Ravens serve the crones. They don't help no one.
And why did it find it for you in the first place?
How do you lock someone's voice in a bottle? Just wondering.
As am I, especially as mine's a voice to crown all voices. Sometimes it's like a forest brook, at others like a roll of thunder. And let's be honest, I talk enough to fill 3 barrels or more.
Somebody used some powerful
Very
magic
true.
on you, as a prank or just to be mean. I'm looking for a young, ashen-haired woman. See anyone like that?
Did I ever? Remember it as if it were yesterday. Soon as I woke, I went to empty my bowels. My favourite part of the day. Defecating to the sunrise. Downright glorious. Suddenly, heard a bang. So loud it couldn't have been me. And that lass appeared. Out of nowhere. Young, ashen-haired. Just like you said. Wounded, panting to boot. She raced off towards the children's house. Quick as if the crones were after her. I yelled some unpleasantries. She disturbed my morn. Sadly, I'd lost my voice, so I don't think she heard me.
No, probably not. I forgot how obsessed he is with his bowel movements. Yeah, that's probably right, Gray. They probably are native to public restrooms.
What do you know about the Crones?
They're as old as this forest. Cruel, vindictive, not to be crossed.
What if someone does cross them?
Might take his
Dun
voice,
dun
might
dun!
take his life. Depends on their whim. They're nasty, although they care for this land and its folk in their own way. Supposedly they always keep their word, but you must be careful what you ask for. Won't find them until they want to be found. See them until they want to be seen. But remember, they see and hear all that happens in the mire.
I've been to the village in the swamp, met a woman who might have been a crone.
Did she seem confused to you?
Nuts, completely.
Oof, so I'm not crazy. That's no crone. That's the granny who takes care of the orphans. Claims the kids made me up. Me!
She does indeed, and you're
An
clearly
orphanage
not
in the
made up.
swamp?
What do you have against swamps? Lived here my whole life, and I heartily recommend it.
Yeah, but, you know, your perspective's a little skewed, kid.
She ran off toward the orphanage. Kids could know something, or the old woman who takes care of them.
Oh, that old hag don't speak to strangers, and you're a stranger.
Will she talk to you?
I have spoken to her, got my ways. So be it. You helped me, and I'm no bore. Come with me.
Thanks, little dude. Actually, he looks like a child, but I'm pretty sure he's actually pretty old. I don't remember if we find out. But yeah, I want to say he's quite old. Just godlings are like children.
Watch out!
I hear a monster. Where? Where is it? Where are you telling me to watch out for?
Damn it. Ugly bastard.
The Drowner and the Water Hag. Water Hags are just nasty. I mean, well, I mean, their name is just pretty good description. They're hags, but yeah. following you, kid. Go on.
The 33 thieves thought they stole the throne throughout Thursday. Ha!
Okay, if I do the slow walk, he stutter steps, but if I do my normal walk, or the fast walk, then he just gets behind me.
Good.
That's annoying.
It's clear. Not a crone in sight. I need to sing to Gran. That ought to calm her. Little Johnny softly gazed, fire waning pale. Pop! A spark jumped out and whispered, "Listen, I'm a tale."
You got your voice back.
I did, though I seem to have lost an octave somewhere in the process. I shall look for it when I get home.
You're not allowed here, Johnny. You shouldn't have come.
Calm down, Gran. Don't get angry. It's not good for you.
She does not look pleased to see me.
The woman I asked about earlier.
Not surprising.
Forgive me, Gran, but this fellow absolutely must talk to the ladies.
No, she's not allowed.
Please, it's important.
The fellow will be quiet. Gran, please hear me out. I found little Yagna when she got lost, did I not? Did I break Ginny's fever too? I did. I ask anything in return? No. Didn't even fuss about my stolen voice. Well, now I want something. Gran, help this fellow.
Yeah,
Because otherwise
he's
he'll pester
got
me
a fair
day
point.
and night, even during potty time. His lass is missing. Perhaps the ladies can help find her, eh?
Well, since
He
you
can't
put it
have
that
his
way,
potty
Johnny,
time interrupted.
I'll help him. Come with me.
Thanks, Johnny. You're alright.
Johnny's a good lad. Though the ladies don't like him. No. Foul creature, they say. Don't like him.
Who are the women in the tapestry?
I don't think they like
Those
many.
are the ladies. Ladies lovely, with power o'er all. Beseech I thee, answer my call. Before you a worm crawls, wretched and small.
Interesting spell.
How dare you disturb our rest, woman?
Someone speaking through you?
Good looking and clever, too. Where have you been hiding, boy?
I'm looking for the woman with ashen hair. I know you met her. Where is she?
Oh, he's impatient. Perhaps he only likes ashen-haired girls.
Perhaps. Not really like that, but...
The young woman. She's my daughter by choice. I raised her.
If she's shapely, what does it matter?
And
Matters
that
to me.
goes straight to Gray's comment that he made right before that.
Bubbling like well finished. Oh, that's how I likes him.
Yeah, they probably are the creepiest entities in the game. I can't really think of any. At least not that have more forward cutscene type roles in the game. I mean, there are probably some other creepier monsters that you don't actually interact with other than killing them. Like, yeah, drowners. Not that the drowners are creepier, but you never actually talk to a drowner or anything. But yeah, for the more primary entities, they probably are the creepiest one that I can think of offhand.
It's clear you met her. Tell me everything.
That was blunt. Well, perhaps it's for the best. Tell me, have you got bollocks? Do you fear woodland beasts?
Oh, hard times are upon us, white-haired one. Brother has turned against brother. The land is soaked in blood. Evil reigns stronger than ever before.
A dark power has surfaced near Downwarren. It feeds on hatred and disdain. Destroy the beast, and we will be grateful. Tell you all we know about this ashen-haired maid.
Dark power. You need a knight-errant or a witch hunter, not a witcher.
The alderman of Downwarren will tell you all. Remember to collect payment from him after you complete your task. And
Payment?
now our servant will bring you the dagger.
I was just
Dagger?
wondering that
What
myself.
for?
When the alderman sees this dagger, he'll know we sent you. He'll aid with all.
I'll
I
talk
don't
to
really have
the
much
alderman,
choice.
but I can't promise anything.
Move, woman! Give the young man the dagger.
And you, White One, return only once you've completed the task.
Mm-hmm.
Aye, mistress, right. On me way. Dagger. Gotta bring the dagger.
So with all the tapestry, draping,
Lady
fringe...
told me to give it you. Here it is.
I'm saying
The
the wrong
dagger.
thing, but draped around the room with all the candles, it seems like this thing would be a giant matchbox and ignite any time.
Place the alderman's payment on the stone. Stone bear, stone shear, stone nose, stone ears.
Okay. Well, while we're in here, let's take a moment to look around and rob them. Because they won't mind. Witcher's not quite the devils you thought, true. My evening with a vampire, interesting. Didn't even notice that was a door at the moment. Usually means decent goodies. So far, not the case. Yeah, I mean, we're not quite at the level of, you know, lighting a match on the space station or anything, but definitely a fire hazard. But then again, I suppose if you're massively powerful witches, you're not particularly concerned with that, because you can magically prevent or extinguish the fire? Probably.
Gone. You ought not to be here.
You brought me here. But that's fine, I'm leaving anyway. I've taken everything I can. Yeah, they probably are the creepiest, like, primary entities in the game, though not the most evil, sinister, devious, all of the above, by any means. I have one specific character in mind, but there's more than one that, you know, trumps them on one or more of those cards. And definitely not the most deadly, if I recall. Nothing to see. What about here? There is. Brimmervur blade.
Whoa!
Really, I've only learned 6 different bombs so far? Actually, I thought it was more than that. Yeah, that's true. I was just about to bitch about not getting my timing down, and then I, 1, 2, 3, slice and dice them all. I think I cut all 3 of them in half. No. Oh well, I tried. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Locked. Back to my gripe from some stream, right in the last one, of why I can't just kick in doors, but, I like the blue that my glyphs are glowing. That's right, depending on the order in which I equip the glyphs, that's the color that the blade will glow. So I have to see if it's the first or the last one I socket. Come on. Alright, that's it. I'm climbing. No, the old-fashioned way. Off to see the Elderman of Downwarren. Alright, this didn't work at all. Wyvern. I don't think he's a fan of the silver. He went down easier than I was expecting. Not that I'm complaining. But yeah, Gray, you have a point about that one. So yeah, maybe collectively they're the creepiest looking entity in the game. But I still stand by what I was saying about them not being the most evil, devious... I don't know exactly the word I'm looking for now. It's not coming to me, but yeah. Evil and devious, I mean, still encompass it pretty well. Farscape, never played it. Will darn and patch. If you wear it, I can patch it, sew it, darn it, or otherwise make it good as new or better. My hands work fast and steady. Thread and patches included in the price, but if more than an L's worth of stuff is needed, you'll have to provide it yourself. How much is an L? Payment in eggs, grain, or potatoes preferred. Leather tanner. Will flesh and tan the hides of deer, wolves, and bears. Price negotiable. Robert. Wagon for sale. Hayrack wagon for sale. Original owner. Very good, good condition, hardly used, kept in barn. Inquire with Medi. Don't need a wagon. We'll trade Cintron rugs for food. We'll trade ornate Cintron rugs 3 for food, meat preferably, though I'll consider greens as well. New items never used. Ideal for decorating walls. Lovely fabric with linen warp. Meant as a dowry for my daughter, but the Blackens did her in, so there'll never be no wedding. So why do you want them? Kindling and logs for burning. For modest pay, gladly in grains or greens, I'll carry brush and branches from the woods to burn for fuel and warmth. Well, everybody is most definitely willing to work for food, which is not at all shocking in Velen. Announcement. The inhabitants of the villages of Downwarren and Lindenvale are hereby ordered to report to the Nilfgaardian Army Group's center camp to perform labor for the Empire. List of assigned residents and their designated days of service have been provided to the village eldermen. Those caught evading their duties shall be flogged. Commander, Army Group, Center Camp. Sorry, I didn't mean to fully bump you out of the way there. I was trying to go around you, it just didn't, work very well.
Greetings.
Oh, TV show. I've heard of it, I just haven't seen it. What's it like?
Nice village.
Stands to reason if you like it, I might as
A
well.
real pearl of the swamps.
If you say so.
You get by all right?
Aye, winter to winter. Somehow we survive.
Recognize this dagger?
Aye, master. I didn't know you belonged to them.
Alrighty then, well, he definitely recognizes it. But no, I don't belong to anyone.
Down to business. I want to get this done quickly.
Ah, so that's how it's to be.
I'm supposed to help solve your problem. Tell me what it is. Just the essentials.
The war awoke an ancient power. An evil one that feeds on bloodshed. Nightmares haunt our nights and days. Folks sleepwalk from their homes, never to return. Under the tree on the Whispering Hillock they lie. Unburied, all. Fathers, sons, daughters, and mothers. Folk are afeard to move them. You must go there. The dark powers must be cast off.
Well, yeah, more details. What are these
Need more
dark powers?
You must see for yourself. Me grand's mum whacked me crosswise for straying near the Whispering Hillock. But what happens there now's a wonder. A few times folk from round here gathered to chop down the trees and burn the cursed soil back to use. None returned. The ground neath the weeds is white with human bones.
When did all this start?
3 years back. I remember 'twas a warm day. Went to check the snares for game. Pulled the hair from me trap. It grew dark all of a sudden, though it was nigh on noontime. Thought it was a storm at first. A squeal pierced the air, near burst me ears. The hair rotted in me hands, and the leaves shriveled and yellowed, though it were yet the start of summer. Times have been ill ever since. Folks' teeth turn black as charcoal. Women folk fight like polecats, bawling and brawling over nothing. The young'uns, born crippled, lame.
So everything's going to hell, basically, is what you're
Long have we
saying.
pled for the lady's help.
Yeah, the Serenity sticker, if it's anything like Firefly, then yeah, that would be a good indication, because that's one of my, if not my favorites of all time. Desert flavored vapes. Not sure what you mean. No, it's Cloud of Lies. It's blue raz lemonade is the flavor. It's Mr. Salty. But yeah, not sure what you meant by the desert flavored specifically, but yeah, blue raz lemonade.
Ladies of the Wood don't know what this power is?
They know all. Old Thekla claimed they'd be punishing us. Folks stopped respecting them. Some even call them witches. But must not be they, for they sent you.
I'll look around the Whispering Hillock.
You be careful, Master Witcher. Don't ye treat this evil light.
It could be they. They could just be, you know, up to no good and have an ulterior motive, which seems like it would be them, you know, their way. There is a merchant somewhere. Inside.
Milk, freshly curdled milk.
Ah, it's
Eggs
you.
Straight from the coop. Area traces.
Show me what you sell.
Not really caring so much what you sell, just that I can get rid of some stuff to you. That's good enough. Save the higher price stuff for a vendor that'll give me more.
So long.
Oh, dessert. I was like, do you mean like a prickly pear flavor? I mean, that's all I could come up with for like a desert-based flavor, and then I was like, or do you mean some just the local companies? Because there are a lot of those. No, it's not a dessert one, beverage flavored. So I don't think it's one that would make anybody, you know, hungry from smelling it. But there are definitely many of those. Am I? Am I? Whoa. Oops. Jumped the wrong way there. I'm not sure what ignited the barrel though, because I didn't igni. So I do not know why it blew up, but you know, more or less worked in my favor. Kind of blew me up too, but. Come on. He took one more hit to put down than I really think he should have. Yeah, that is true. Living in the desert, I often, you know, find myself doing the same thing. Petrichor. Is that actually the name for the smell of desert rain? It is an awesome smell. I love the smell of rain, period, but yeah, the desert rain has its own unique one. But is that actually what the name for it? I didn't realize it had its own name. That would be more like making a can. Because I mean, making a vape that smelled that way. I mean, what would it be supposed to taste like, though? But yeah, like a candle or an air freshener or something like that that smelled that way, or you know, like a one of like scent diffuser things. That would be a money idea. I won't steal it from you.
Be gone. Come no closer.
Be.
I know whence you come.
The tree's talking to me.
Be gone.
Come on.
Be gone.
Geralt, why have you not pulled out a sword?
The powers will not relent.
It's a werewolf. We do not fist fight werewolves unless we absolutely have to. I'm pretty sure we don't ever have to. So it's a bad idea. Claws, teeth. Don't you go regenerating like you werewolves like to do? Tolerate that.
The powers that protect me, they sense whence you are.
What are these powers that protect you?
A voice from within the tree.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that flavor would taste like, but... Go away, wolves. That's right, that's what ignited that barrel a while back with those bandits. I have a glyph in that sword that gives it a small chance to set the enemy that's hit alight. Alright, I see a cave down there. I'm assuming I need to go in the cave. Anyone else out here trying to kill me before I go in?
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
So, dead kid in a place of power. A werewolf. Some wolves. Geralt's inability to jump. Seems like an interesting combination of things.
Be gone. Be gone. Be gone.
Why didn't it give me the draw? There we go. Guarantee if you blew a vape cloud outside a bar and it smelled like like 10 people. Probably, if they figured out what it was that they were smelling. That or everybody would just think it was about to rain. Okay, the roots are literally moving here. And I hear a heartbeat. It sounds like a heartbeat. I'm not sure if it's actually supposed to be a heartbeat. I suppose it could also be like drumming. Anything good? Not really. What about you? Do you have anything good? The Negrito formula. I don't remember what I need it for, but I believe it comes in handy at some point or other. we mean to do that? Alright. Wants me to go this way, it seems. Geralt? I was pushing forward.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
I guess I don't go in there yet. Kind of already know where the voice is coming from. It's coming from the tree. No, it's just a fast travel point. Okay. So it's giving me the search area here, but I have another quest marker down here. Like the cave is also the quest marker. So that's what I was thinking, it was underground with the roots of the tree. Like, I kind of thought I remembered that, and also that just kind of makes sense. But then it was like trying to tell me to go the other way. It seemed like. No, I guess not.
Why have you come? Why spill this blood? Are you here to grant me death? Or is my freedom your wish?
Kill you or free you?
I was attacked.
Interesting.
This is my prison. A fortress besieged. Murderers I await, and my forest protects me.
Murderers?
Murderous sisters killed my body. Now my soul they hunt, for I defy them.
Who are you?
I abandoned my circle, where I kept the balance. The Crones killed me, and cursed my ghost.
Never heard of a druid circle in Velen.
I wander eternally through a maze of vows, helplessly sliding over us.
I remember this quest in so much as that I remember it, and yeah, I remember it being an interesting moral dilemma. I just don't remember the dilemma, nor do I remember what I did last time.
You must know the Crones pretty well.
They are Velen's curse. They hear all through severed ears. They weave hair and twist lives. They take their strength from a broth of human flesh.
Why did they kill you?
The Crones want this land. They'd rule the Wood alone. I stood in their way. I had to die.
Generally speaking, yes, I would agree with you on that, Gray.
I saw women, children even, lying dead on this hill. Did they want to destroy you?
To nature, to the forest and earth, all death is alike. Every death is equal. I cry. I wail. None listen.
Yeah, I think siding with not eating children will universally give one the moral high ground.
You claim to be in prison.
Can't think of a situation where it would not.
Bound here in fetters of magic. I wandered endlessly. A labyrinth of thieves. The children, I know all. I know what awaits them. Free me, please. I must help.
If something threatens the orphans, I'll help them myself.
The children have been taken. Free me, please. I can be a gale, a gallop unchained. I shall save them. Only I can.
Does it though, Gray? While attacking from the low ground when your opponent has the high ground may leave you dismembered and thoroughly burned and such, it does also turn you into a really cool android that can, you know, force choke people across the galaxy. A power which I would really, really, really like to have. I mean, I don't even need the galaxy, really. But yes, you are correct. High ground is important. Alright. Talk, tree.
The kids from the meadow are in danger.
The sisters took them. They shall not return.
Where'd they take them? I can help.
It is done already. It cannot be undone. There are no rules to our ceremony. They shall all die.
Dark Selbin sounds like it would be in Skellige.
I saw women, children even, lying dead on this hill. Did they want to destroy you?
To nature, to the forest and earth, all death is life.
You are absolutely right, Gray. The resume call would be adequate.
I will. None listen.
The Crones. What do you know about them?
The sisters are older than the oldest trees. Velen is their realm. All life here serves them. The sisters live concealed. You will not find them. They hear all. You cannot hide.
So... Alright, we know the Crones are, you know, evil and vile despite how they seem, and yeah, so I'm not inclined to do what they want, but I also don't know that I trust this tree. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the non-child eating high ground, because I don't feel like getting dismembered.
If you can save the orphans from the meadow, I'll help you.
I will find them. Free them. Open the door of my cage. Blood is my escape. A rite you must perform. With the black of raven feathers. The white of my bones, and a swift steed, a mare wild and free, in meadows pasture court, dark as a bottomless well, black as the depths of night. Such a beast, no other. Gather these and bring them here.
So you need raven feathers, a horse, and your remains.
Got some raven feathers.
Find my remains and bring me about.
A wind-born steed, a black squall turned horse.
Why do we need a black horse?
The beast
Yeah, why are you so picky?
shall be as one, as when I lived. We shall be a gale. Nothing to stop us. A wild steed, from meadows moist.
Where'll I find your remains?
My bones, they lie in a solitary mound, nearby, due west.
That's not wildly, you know, descriptive
what
of
I
a
need to
location.
Then return.
Gather and return to the hillock's depths, to the tree's rotten heart. Pierce my heart, let blood flow to be born again. I must first be consumed.
Go now and return through the passage I have opened.
Yeah, I really don't trust the tree. I mean, that's a given. But I don't trust the crones either. And well, it doesn't actually tell us what happens freeing the tree, because, you know, naturally there must be negative consequences. I kind of remember, and Gray basically told us. And yeah, as you literally make me laugh out loud there. But yeah, I couldn't remember exactly, so that's what it is. It's Doom the Village, which I think I did last time, because, you know, again, save the children and all. I'm kind of curious as to what happens when you go the other way overall in the story. I'm actually quite curious. I suppose I could look it up. I forgot the water hags did that once again. Throwing their mud ball at me. How did that last blast not kill it? Looking for the bones in the bog. Oh.
Strange.
You wouldn't
bones.
think it would have a
Haven't seen
marked
human to me.
grave. The bones aren't human. Calm a wild horse. Alright. Now let me first get up here. Maybe. Come on, Geralt. There we go.
Magic. A place of power.
Alright, now come, Roach. Roach. There you are.
Giddy up.
Because, yeah, technically that option on the surface seems to doom the kids, but does it really? I mean, can I save the kids? Or does it just definitely doom them?
Come on, Roach.
Because if it doesn't doom them and I can save them, then that might be a preferable option. But I don't know if that's the case. And I don't really feel like playing through both options to find out which one's better. That's just kind of annoying.
Go, go.
Didn't really want to... No, Axie. light the horse on fire.
Hey, ya!
I've been waiting for some sort of Cyberpunk Easter egg or Witcher Easter egg in Cyberpunk. I guess more to the point would be what it would. I guess that's what it would be. I haven't found one yet, although like I haven't actually played the game in probably a month. Need to actually get back and finish my playthrough one of these days. Sometime. Go in the cave. Well, let's get through this cutscene and then I'll explain what I was really hoping to potentially see. Well, no, what I was really hoping to see.
Ready. We can start.
Lay things amidst the feathers. Place all beneath my heart. My heart you must pierce and break the steed.
Saw bodies of women and children in the woods. You've killed people who are no threat to you.
The wood killed them, for nature is blind. Death is never more than death.
Nope. I've lied. I'm not going with the moral high ground on this, at least not on the surface. Because I want to see where it goes. Plus, the tree's evil also. This may be a regrettable decision, we'll see.
Once I was free, I shall be free once
Too late, I didn't save beforehand.
I offer your remains.
Once I was flesh, I shall be flesh once more.
No. I should draw your blood now. Let the horse drink it. But I won't. I don't trust you. I have to stop you, destroy you.
Betrayed! Betrayed!
Indeed, you were betrayed. Really, I just did what I set out to do in the first place, technically. Diamond dust from the tree. Not what I expected. Alright, horse, you can go do your thing and be a wild horse again. Not gonna let you be the vessel for the monster. We'll see. I may regret that, but I think that's the opposite of what I did last time. Pretty sure this whole quest line has a unfortunate end, no matter what, but we'll see. There's that one where guitar players will play the Beast of Beauclair, which is, yeah, there's that one. So there's one that I was really hoping to see, and I'm trying to decide now that I think about it if I should talk about it now. Because it's sort of what I wanted to see as an Easter egg in Cyberpunk related to Witcher, specifically Witcher 3. Kind of gives some spoils about something that happens later in The Witcher 3. And I'll no doubt talk about it then, because I'll think about it at the time for sure. Because I'll probably be complaining about the fact that they didn't do it when it was just such an obvious thing. But we have 4 people in here. I know Buffy knows what happens. I know Gray knows what happens. Pretty sure it counts me as 1. Oh, now we have 5. Kinda wish I knew if anybody that's currently watching right now. I mean, granted, people watch it on playback. Nah, I'll save it for later. Because like I said, I'll remember.
on your mind? Can't be in two places at once, can I?
Just trying to talk to the Elderman, not you.
Solved your problem. Just in case, though.
Yes,
avoid the
Gray.
Whispering Hillock for a while.
Cannot be.
That's the one.
There's something lurking there.
Well, it's definitely a spirit that had possessed the tree, that much is sure. Just don't know a spirit of what. Yeah, whatever.
An evil spirit had possessed a tree on the hill. It was responsible for the killings.
How'd ye dispel this evil?
With cunning trickery.
Some being had come to possess the tree's heart. I destroyed the heart and its inhabitant.
So it were a ghost. Will it be back?
No. The Crones, or the Ladies of the Wood as you call them, said to remind you about payment. Take it you know what they want?
Aye, I do. Give me the dagger. Be back soon. There's payment. Take it to the ladies, will you?
What the hell was that?
'Tis our pact. You're a stranger, you don't know life here. It's honest pay for their protection.
So, all those ears in the woods.
Put it out your mind, master. You soon be leaving and we must tarry on, our young'uns and their young'uns after 'em. No gods nor masters watch over Velen. The land is no man's. He who wants to survive must seek his own protectors.
But the witches were responsible for it being there. I mean, I guess I won't feel too bad about the ear part simply because there would have been a plague release had I not done it, but... I want to see if I can save the children too, though, Gray. Because I don't know if I can.
Sheathe your weapon, young man.
He's even lovelier in real life.
We'll see how this goes. I may always travel back in time and go with a different version.
Well, bring it here.
But anyway, yeah, great. That's what the Easter egg I was hoping to see is related to. So we now know that that's Anna.
We shall forgive you this transgression, for you've done well. Your children are plump as piglets, sweet as caramel.
But now we must talk to our white-haired friend.
I know that mark. This is Anna, the wife of the Baron of Crow's Perch.
She belongs to no man.
A fruit ripened in her womb. A fruit sprouted from seeds sown by a man she detested.
We helped her. She agreed to serve.
So they caused her to
She
miscarry.
bears the mark. She is
Now
ours.
she's their slave.
Come. It is another woman who interests you. Speak, white-haired one.
You used me to tame the Whispering Hillock. A lot of work.
Not free, brave soul.
Did you destroy the evil
I know.
powers?
It's
Have you brought peace to our
so
domain?
gross.
Yes.
So fortunate to have found so brave a knight, so able.
Trypophobia much? I don't know what trypophobia is. Guessing it's something related to the eyes.
Whose spirit was trapped in the tree?
That
Yes, I want
of
to know
one who
this.
once cheated death.
But she couldn't deceive you, brave knight.
You've rid the world of a great evil.
You're all a great evil.
You looked different in the tapestry.
We're all dressed up just for you.
I like your dressed down version better, guys.
Time we spent in front of the glass.
Do you desire us?
No.
I'm impressed. Polymorphism, a rare talent.
Oh, I'd suck every last drop out of you.
To be woven together with you?
I'd be your best and last.
Uh-huh.
Not what I came for.
No, not at all.
Our deal. I did my part, now you do yours.
A word once given, we never break.
The girl.
However creatively you may fulfill it.
That's what they call it.
Thin as a rail, terrified, exhausted. She could barely stand the poor thing.
We cared for her as best we could.
Like she was our own daughter.
Wasted affection. She proved a very naughty girl.
Mischievous, stubborn, and selfish.
I don't believe you.
The young woman I seek never hurt anyone without cause.
You've not seen her long. She's changed for the worse.
Why'd she attack you?
She's no longer the girl you once knew. Wrath consumes her.
I feel these are lies.
Don't believe you. They say you always keep your word, so tell me everything, exactly as it happened.
We shall tell you, brave boy. We knew someone supposed to arrive. We read beast entrails, saw the omens.
We would glimpse her likeness, a mirage in a puddle.
She came from the lower swamp. We knew not at first it was her the omens had spoken of.
A child of the elder blood, the soul seed that would burst into flame.
I guess that tells you just how big that crone is based on
She fell into
relative
our
size to
hands.
Ciri.
Elder blood.
The blood of the traitress. Does she sleep?
Like a lamb.
Come, sisters, no point in dawdling. The table's set. The cauldron bubbles.
We cannot. You know she is meant for him.
Emerith will get her.
Toil
He
and
will,
trouble.
but not whole.
Well said. We'll just have a sample.
I'll take her feet. Lovely. Plump. Perfect for a broth.
I can taste it already. Very well. Get on with it.
Yeah, so they were definitely lying about Ciri betraying them. They were going to eat part of her and hand her over to the Wild Hunt. And they were going to semi-screw over the Wild Hunt because they were going to not deliver Ciri to them whole. And now I get to play as Ciri. So in general in games, I'm usually not a fan of the whole, like, occasionally play as an alt character. I know a lot of people think it's cool because it adds variety and stuff, but to me it's just kind of like, alright, I get it, you're doing it so you can tell more of the story and, you know, give the player more to do and that kind of thing, which makes perfect sense. However, I'm supposed to be escaping, not just standing and fighting. That being said, yeah, it's always more annoying because you're not like fully developing one character, so it's always like, I actually do enjoy the moments of playing like Ciri. I mean, there is still that one aspect to it, but she does fight completely differently than Geralt in the sense that she's much quicker, so you know, use her a bit differently. And she doesn't have signs and things, but she does have her little teleport ability. So, I like it better in this game than I do in most when they have you do that. Gray, were you going to tell us what trypophobia is? I'm not familiar with that one, although I'm guessing it involves the eyes.
Tried to kill her. Tried to butcher her like an animal and eat her.
Yeah.
Blood. The taste brought back memories of our youth.
Elder blood. Extraordinary girl. But you know that. Such a shame she fled.
Yes, indeed, you didn't get to eat her. Yeah, I can deal with you now and then
you
come back and
kill
find her.
Can't forgive you for that.
Waste of words.
Oh.
Our fates are bound true. But now is not the time for that to bear fruit.
Now you shall chase shadows and wander midst fog.
Each time you see her, she will be a mirage.
And if you find her, the girl will die.
Seeing you, handsome knight.
God, they're just... Well, I guess I can tell, yeah, see, now I can get more information about Ciri because I can tell the Baron I found his wife. More of a fear of porous surfaces like a honeycomb. Yeah, that actually would fit for that. Yeah, I'm not going to do a Google search on that query, simply because, while I don't have that phobia, it's still, yeah. Excuse me, sorry about the yawn, folks. No. So I'm still not sure if I regret my decision to kill the tree instead of free it, which would then doom the village. Crap, stupid axe. But yeah, I still don't know if I regret my decision because I at least have saved the village, and technically I don't know that the children are doomed yet because I'm about to tell the Baron where his wife is, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna march in there and want to get her back. Because, you know, why wouldn't he? And I already want to kill them, then plan to, so I might be able to do that before the children are eaten. Because they didn't go to eat them right then. So it may be an option to save the children and... Oh hell. Why did I start going this way instead of fast traveling out of there? That was dumb of me. So to Down Warren we will go. Come on, Roach. We will make this much faster. I'm an idiot. Oh, well. I guess it's not all bad. There's a chest down there. What's in it? Okay. Whatever. I take back the silver lining comment I was about to make. About the fact that I started writing the wrong way. Come on, Roach. Stop dawdling. I'm jogging, you're a horse.
Go, go.
I really do miss, at least in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I know they did it, I don't know about anything else in the franchise, where if you called Phobos was the name of the horse in that one, Phobos, while you were running, your horse would run up alongside you and you jump on. When it worked, which was like 50-50 at best, but nonetheless it was very, very convenient. And I wish you could do that in this game. But alas, you cannot. And I will once again voice my displeasure at the fact that they didn't put the Crow's Perch fast travel point inside the Baron's compound. Instead of making you fast travel to the outside and then run all the way through here. Having you to wait through 2 stamina regenerations because you have to run for such a distance. It's just unnecessary. When really everything, once you get past like the first part of the Baron's quest line, everything you need to do in the entirety of Crow's Perch is that dude, the quartermaster, the armor, and his wife. Your stash in there, and then going to deal with the Baron. That is it.
You white one.
It's frustrating.
Could use some hair of the hound. Got any vodka?
What was a great quality of life feature? Do I need to put anything in my stash while I'm here? Yes, because they weigh a lot. Don't need 8 of you. I'll keep 6. Don't need 8 of you. Keep 4. 2, however, need to remember to repair my stuff while I'm here. Oh, an AC Odyssey. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you meant something in this. I was like, did I miss an update or something? I was gonna be really upset. But yeah, even though it only worked like at best 50% of the time, and I'm probably being somewhat generous to the game, it was a nice feature.
Ever eaten tree bark?
Off to see the Baron.
You white one, look like you got
The bloody
last
Baron
night
of
too.
Velen. Alright. Did a quick save, because now it is time to replay you and Gwent and win.
Listening. What do you
Defeat is not an option. Because if I do, I will just revert and play you again.
In the mood for a round of Gwent?
I'm always in the
I haven't gotten Valhalla yet, but I liked Odyssey. Like, I actually really enjoyed the game, so I'm sure I'm gonna get Valhalla at some point. Probably just I have enough games right now in backlog that I'm not in any rush. But yeah, I really enjoyed Odyssey. And that's actually the only Assassin's Creed game I've played, so I can't compare and say it's better or worse than anything else in the franchise. But I really enjoyed it. And I didn't technically... I finished the main story. I mean, there's some stuff, you know, straggler things I left undone, because that's a hard game to 100% complete. And then moved on to Legacy of the First Blade, and I'm partway through that, and then I kind of stopped playing, largely because I got all the parts for my PC and built it. Okay, I don't need this many non-combat cards. So what's in my hand? Okay, I've got actually a mix of everything. Okay, there we go. And I trade one weather card for another. Okay, this hand sucks. I'm screwed. No. Maybe not. River raids could definitely be fun, because I actually enjoyed a lot of the marine quests and marine battles and sailing around in Valhalla. I'm just gonna pass this, because I snagged that so I can play it. Actually, no, I may as well play it now, because it's going to give him points. Alright. I'm not sure why he played another card, because he's already ahead. It's kind of dumb. But now I kind of wonder if I play another bullshit card I don't need, if he'll play another one and whittle his own hand down for me. So I'm going to. Okay, alright, fine. Plan backfired mildly, but not a total loss, really, because I'll just win this one. I'll get another card, be up around. I wonder... go. Up one card on him. If I let him have this round, we'll be even on cards because he's Northern Realms and he'll get one as well. Decisions. May as well just square off in this one and get it over with. I think. Played and beat all the Assassin's Creed games minus the off ones like Chronicles and the phone games. I said I really liked Odyssey. That just happens to be where I came into the franchise. And I liked it enough that I was, debating whether or not I wanted to go back and play other Assassin's Creed games. And then Valhalla came out, so I'll probably do that next. I can clear that, but I don't want to yet. So since you've played literally all of them and you're definitely a fan, apart from Valhalla, what would be the next one you'd recommend, since I really liked Odyssey? Black Flag at least. So Black Flag should be the next. I'm writing that down so I don't forget. Sailing across the sea with your crew singing sea shanties is magical. It is. Like I said, I really enjoyed doing that in Odyssey. Just because I want to make him burn through his last card. I win this time. It's amazing what happens when you come back with a decent deck.
Man's only as good as his word. Take the card. I fear Velen's short on worthy opponents. Boat builder in Oroton might be one. There was also an old soothsayer. Lived east of here, near the windmill, last I heard. There's a lad,
Gwent opponents.
about as reasonable as an old mare, but he plays a devilish hand. In fact, I don't rightly know that you're ready for him.
I love how he's saying it's the kid I'm not ready to beat. Although I do remember the kid is actually a vicious opponent. Like, he's quite hard, so he's not wrong. Okay, so save now that I have now beaten him. That was redundant, double now. Anyway, I've beaten him, so now I can save. Cool. And actually, I think that's probably a great place to wrap it up. So yeah, now we got through and we kind of did the bidding of the crones, unfortunately. I killed the tree. I didn't set it free because I didn't really want to poison the village. Not that I wanted the kids to get eaten, but they haven't gotten eaten yet, and I'm holding on to the hope and idea that I can kill the crones before they eat the kids and kind of get a win-win out of it. And it's different than what I did last time, because I'm pretty sure I spared the tree last time and poisoned the village. Could be wrong. Don't remember for sure. But this is a good wrapping up point, just because, yeah, we're about to wrap up that quest line, or so it seems. We need to talk to the Baron, and it's, you know, getting on just about 10 o'clock here, so do have the day job tomorrow, as most days, most of us do. So yeah, don't want to go on too late because, well, it's nearing the end. It's not the end of it, and I don't want to like stop off in the middle of the next part. So we'll save that for Thursday. But that'll make for a pretty fun beginning to Thursday's stream. Should be some action pretty much right off the bat. So sorry, I was just reading Gray's message. Oh man, that was a great card game. Oh, by the way, I found your wife. She's being held hostage by cannibal witches and her mind is scrambled. Good round of Gwent, though. Yeah, it was, I guess from the narrative standpoint, playing him in Gwent right then before I even told him about that was a little off-timed, but hey, I tried him right off the bat earlier, and I hadn't played many people, and my deck was too weak, so now I've beaten him. Actually, didn't even notice what card I got off of him. Probably something pretty decent. And he gave me some new people to play. That being said, that was a pretty good round of Gwent. He actually made me work for it. So it was actually a pretty good game. Thank you, Sir Gray. Much appreciated. I hope you have a rest of your night, because I know you're still at work. I think you're there for another hour, if I remember correctly. Could be misremembering, so hope you have a good rest of your night at work and safe, well, not travels home because you work at home right now, so good rest of your night and safe, healthy outing if you have to go anywhere at any point. Hopefully not too much, but yeah. So thanks for hanging out, Gray, Buffy, Marcia I know left, but thank you for coming by. And looks like we had a couple more people from that, so thank you to stopping by and hanging out to all of the people that were watching and just not in chat. If you ever want to drop into chat and hang out, feel free. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Same time on Thursday, so it'll be 7:30 Mountain Standard Time is what we're in Arizona right now, since we don't change. So 6:30 p.m. Pacific. 9:30 p.m. Eastern. That'll be Thursday, and then Saturday's stream, we're doing the so-called British invasion, since I have a lot of YouTube friends in the UK and surrounding areas, and Europe in general, that like to hang out, but doing this late is wee hours of the morning for them, and they're up way too late, so 10:15 a.m. Arizona time, which would be 9:15 a.m. Mountain. 12:15 Eastern is when I'll be going live on Saturday. I don't feel like doing the conversion for the Greenwich Mean Time, but I'll put it in the post. So that's the schedule for the rest of this week. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Hope you had fun, and should be fun on Thursday. Thanks, Buffy. You too. Yes, safe travels to your couch, Gray, and may the rest of your work night go uneventfully and quickly for you. But anyway, thank you, everybody. Appreciate it, and I will see you all hopefully on Thursday. Take care and stay safe out there. Night, folks.